All right, we're over here at JK Armament. I'm here talking to
Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Let's go ahead and talk about what you got.
Yeah, so we are JK Armament Suppressors. We're a suppressor company that's about an hour south of Boise in Idaho. And the name of our game is Mission Configurable Modular Lightweight Suppressors. So what I mean by that is we have three different sizes of suppressors. We have a 105 series, which is a 1-inch diameter. We have a 155 series, which is our 1.5-inch diameter. And we have our 195 series for shotguns and all that stuff. All of our suppressors are modular. What I mean by that is every baffle can be taken apart baffle by baffle. And so you can make this as long or as short as you would like. Kind of tune your weapon to whatever barrel length or caliber that you're running. We also have a custom shop where you can go on our website and you can design a suppressor. We just built a 25-yard can for Grand Thumb, so the sky's the limit on length and calibers and materials. So you can pretty much, if you can dream it, we can build it. We did a really cool video recently with our suppressed black powder. We did a 50 cal pistol and a 50 cal rifle. We got all dressed up in our colonial garb and went out there and shot suppressed black powder. It was a really cool experience. Check that out on our YouTube channel.
Definitely will.
And we have an unconditional, unlimited lifetime warranty. So if anything ever happens to your suppressor, baffle strike, end cap strike, you're covered for life. Our 155 series is hub threaded, so you can, if you have a pin and weld suppressor or a pin and weld mount on your AR-15, swap the mount out on our can. And this is our flagship right now. It's our 155 GOAT high flow. It's our 5.56 dedicated suppressor. It's our first 5.56 suppressor we've come out with. Low back pressure, low flash. Again, modular, make it as long or as short as you want, and full auto rated all the way down to 7 inches.
Right on. That's actually really impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
One of the biggest things that I have is decibel rating.
Yeah.
When you remove a baffle,
Yeah.
how much does that?
So it's going to depend on caliber and barrel length. So for instance, this full-length GOAT 5.56 on a 10.3-inch barrel would sound similar to the 16-inch barrel with about 2 or 3 baffles on there. So you can kind of play with it according to your barrel length.
Yeah.
You're looking at about anywhere from a 20 to 30 decibel reduction depending on barrel length and caliber.
Okay.
This GOAT 5.56 has a 9mm bore aperture with a 5.56 end cap. So with a swap of an end cap, you can shoot anything 30 cal, 9mm, anything up to 9mm through it. So a PCC, you want to put a booster on the back, put on your pistol, you can.
That's super nice.
So it's a really cool can. It's made out of 17.4 stainless on the blast baffle. The rest of it is grade 5 titanium.
That's well built.
Yeah, and all of our products, if in the full configuration, are hearing safe on almost every barrel length. If you start playing with the baffles, that's going to mean tuning it to your weapon. So you kind of have to play with what you hear and then kind of the barrel length of what you're using too.
And then what grain ammo you're using as well.
Yeah, exactly. Subsonic versus supersonic, that matters too.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so what do we got here?
So this is our shotgun suppressor. This is our breacher model, our 195 SBSX. Really cool with our shotgun systems. It just replaces your current choke that you have. Like this is a mobile, screws right in, torque it down, and then your suppressor takes 2.5 revolutions to go right on. And then once it's on, you're good. And it's kind of a cool design. We, like all of our other suppressors, they are modular. So baffle by baffle, you can take it apart, make it as long or short as you want. Our baffle design, we call it a trumpet baffle. So it's kind of like a catcher's mitt where it catches each shot, the wadding, the shot. It squeezes through each baffle, and it actually retains its pressure behind each baffle, so you retain, it's almost like a barrel length increase. So you get that velocity with the suppressor. And then the end cap, which we've patented, is the choke. So like I said earlier, you replace your choke with the mount for the suppressor. Well, how are you supposed to control your pattern? Well, the end cap. So the end cap, all of our suppressors in the shotgun line come with a cylinder, so you can shoot slugs through it. But if you want to change out to a full, improved modified, simply swap your end cap out. Now you got a shot pattern at distance. So you can hunt with it, you can do clay targets, whatever you want, sporting clays. So, and then what's one really cool thing that a lot of people don't consider with our shotgun suppressor, it's not only a sound mitigation device, but it also reduces recoil by about 40%. So instead of having a muzzle brake that makes it louder, you have a muzzle brake that makes it quieter. So yeah. Kind of a really cool system.
No, that is a really cool system, and it's got a really good look to it, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
And it's not that heavy. It's under a pound.
It's under a pound. It's all 70-75 T6 billet aircraft grade aluminum. So aircraft grade aluminum, the enemy with that is going to be heat. Shotguns don't get that hot, so you're never going to get this can hot enough to do any damage to the material that's made out of. So you can keep it lightweight, And because it is modular, you can make it longer or shorter according to your barrel length. So you're not going to overswing on targets. Coming up on a target, it's not like a chore because you have a huge weight on the end. It's very light, and it's skinny enough to where if you have a raised sight or a red dot, you can see right over it and still keep your target.
Right on. How available are these?
They're available right now from jkarmamentSuppressors.com, Capital Armory, Sounds Shop, or hundreds of dealers across the nation. You can find them.
And so anything with a choke tube, I can mount it.
And if you don't have a choke, you can send your barrel into our company. We'll thread it for you, and get you going on a shotgun suppressor.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. All right, well, I don't want to take up any more of your time.
No
You've been super
Thank
friendly
you very
and
much for coming
helpful.
by, guys.
And yeah, that's all we got.
All right, see you soon.